status. Something's working now. There we go. Cool. Wish that the white light wasn't so bad there. Oof. White balance is bad. Gotta see if I can fix that. Anyway. Hopefully people arrive soon. It would be nice if the white light wasn't so bad, but do 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 do. Do 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 do. Doop 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 doop. Eventually people will have to arrive. Won't just be me forever. I wonder if I take down the gain, will it change? Not really. Not really. Gain's still not really helping here. Low light compensation maybe? Nope. Ah, Davion. Nice, someone here. Now I know that the thing's working. Ah, Kayla. Okay, now everyone's showing up. Hey, Kayla. Oh, no, too dark. It's so weird to control this. That's probably the best shot we have here. Yeah, that'll have to do. So about my hero. Oh, Ty, yo, man. What's up, Kayla? Is something going down? Are there spoilers? No way. There's no way there's spoilers. And yeah, hey Ty. Ty, just to let you know, like I spent the whole day working, so I haven't been able to do anything. I was talking to my friend about Inscription though, my coworker, I guess, not really my friend. And I'm just sad I can't play the game, but hopefully I'll get it fixed and get. I don't know what broke it. I think it's just something with the graphic driver, but hopefully we'll get that fixed. Alright, cool. I think that'll have to do. Sorry guys for the like bad camera quality. I can't fix it. Hey Trip, been playing 4 hours. You okay? I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm leveling up my Pokemon to level 16 to evolve before the first main mission. Nice. And yeah, White Despair is amazing. Yo, Ahmed, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I've only got 2 hours on the, you know, like the pirated copy I have. Like, only got 2 hours on it. But I'm excited. Like, honestly, oh, Jesus Christ. What happened? Sorry. Genshin Impact crashed. Anywho, there's yeah, man, like from the first hours I got, like it was pretty good. So I'm really excited to just be able to play it at 30 frames per second. That's really what I'm looking forward to the most. And I'm really excited to see like the post game. I really hope there's a lot to do in the post game. I haven't spoiled myself too much on post game, so hopefully when we get there, it's gonna be pretty cool. Ahmed, did you explore like the you know, the main brick building of the town? Did you like go see the person that has the Eevee? I just want to know if you think that's also the same ancestor. I think it is. Like I don't know if she's an important character for the story, but it was just so cool seeing her. Alright. Okay, hopefully White Despair shows up. Let's see. Silence, but we can talk about it. Let's see. I had my first day off in a week, slept pretty much all day. Ty, I understand that. I understand that. Like for me recently, it's been a little bit aggressive because you know I'm trying to finish up all my other projects, and then we also have like Skelly and Power working on a project for Pokemon kind of thing. So it's been busy. Like I've been going pretty hard trying to get all the books done and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully like once like all the books are out, I can take a break for like a day or two and then, you know, go back to just the grind. Both like the ones that the real work and then the self-publishing work kind of thing. And then I have to come back to YouTube eventually. Like I still want to do the Jobless Reincarnation videos, but it's so hard when you know, Like it takes 10 hour, or it takes 1 hour to do 1,000 words, and then like if you want to do 10,000 words, that's like the whole day pretty much. Anyway, glad to hear you're rested. Like your first day off in a week is pretty much like Ty. Props, because you get a lot of money. And since you like D&D, are you going to watch Vox Machina? I actually don't know, Ty. Like, Vance really likes Critical Role. And I personally like Matt Mercer. But I don't know if I would watch Vox Machina. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of tough. I need to go see the first episode and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to watch it. Like I like playing D&D. I don't necessarily like talking about D&D, that kind of stuff. That said, total props to them for being able to do all of that. That's really cool. Ahmed says, sir, I think the open world aspect is really great, and they've really strengthened the wild Pokemon. Also, I haven't checked, but will do now. I will let you know. Yeah, I think she's either on the second floor or the first floor, and she has an Eevee with her. Yeah, man, like because when I was playing the pirated copy, it was just so slow. I didn't do any of the battles. I just kind of wanted to do, just investigate the town and see what funny dialogue people had. There's quite a lot of funny dialogue. Trip, I think the open world aspect. Oh, I got that. I usually don't talk to you about Black Clover because you're treating it like your own punching bag, like you did. Just yesterday, you were going on a tangent about the power set. I feel like I can't strike a conversation with you about it without you going to angrily tearing into some of the concepts. Oh, no, Kayla. That's because it's Gohan, and Gohan and I fight quite a lot. No, Kayla, if you want to talk, I can definitely talk Black Clover. It's just like for me, like I see a lot of things that are happening. I'm just thinking like, oh yeah, they're gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay. This is gonna be okay. Like I am actually like I'm with Gohan just on the idea that Lucifero is very strong, and I'm just very interested in where the power system goes. Also, you know what, Kayla, like it's unfortunate. Like the power systems are usually like where I talk a lot, so I apologize for giving that impression. Kayla, if you need to know, I'm the kind of person that defends Black Clover when people start criticizing it. But I'm also very contrarian in that sense. Let's see. But yeah, no, man, like, let's find out. Kayla, you can talk to me about some Black Clover concepts, and we'll see whether or not I go into angrily tearing it apart. Actually, Kayla, you know what? Thinking about it, like, all the time, I'm praising Black Clover for its battles and the girls. Like, Kayla, I think you're being selective. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm very fair. I don't know, maybe. Like despots usually like to think they're fair, but fairness is really in the eye of the beholder. Let's see. Ty's flexing his wealth on you. Hey Miguel, waiting for reviews. Trip. Yeah, I'm waiting for reviews. Trip. Oh, okay. Any spoilers for Hirakima? There shouldn't be, Miguel, because it's on break, right? Power levels of Black Clover sometimes needs to be taken with a pinch of salt. Oh yeah, definitely. Although, like, there's some things that Black Clover did with that in this recent one that were really good. Like, I think the Magna fight in general. Magna's fight and the Zora thing with how Zora prepares spells. Okay. Sorry. The birds have to stop, so I'm just gonna be right back. There are no words to describe how terrible those guys are when they start going. And it's always the same bird. Always, like, okay, what the birds do, it's whenever the white one is eating, the blue one starts hollering. God knows what he's trying to do, but it's just something that always happens with him. I can't, oh God. I hope I never have children if they're going to be like that. God damn it. God, Kayla. I don't know if you're being serious, bro. Like I can't tell that you're being. I'm hoping you're sarcastic. All right, good. There's no spoilers. Good. I had to check because Kayla was being too hardcore. No. Alright, so let me read here. Just one more quick thing. I would advise you guys to play Pokemon on a monitor screen. It actually makes the game look and feel better. Gotcha, Ahmed. And now let me read Kayla's spoilers. We got spoiled. Apparently, Alpha 1 and Dobby became best friends over their scheming. On one page, Alpha 1 is giving tips to Dobby about how to plan long term, while Dobby teaches Alpha 1 how to use his friends in a better aspect. I mentioned they were chilling in a cave hot spring. You know, Kayla, you know what's really funny about that? 100%, I would see that as a scenario in My Hero Academia Smash, like the parody manga. That's a parody manga thing. 100%. What's your favorite moment of power escalation? Mine would be DBZ when Nappa and Vegeta invaded. Changed all the fights in the show. Chip couldn't tell. No, I couldn't. Not at all. Even now, it's still like that could still be in some Hero Academia property. Favorite moment of power escalation. Actually, I really liked when Beelzebub. This is a really old series. I really liked when Beelzebub introduced their power system because the Beelzebub power system was still really good. Oh, but you know what? Actually, when you look at it, there's no way around it. The most pivotal power escalation in the history of Shonen Jump. There's no way around it. It has to be Hitman Reborn. That is such, like, the power escalation of Hitman Reborn was so significant. It changed a manga that was a gag manga into a supernatural battle manga that got to go for over 300 chapters. And they did that, like, I think, okay, I want to say 80 chapters, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's say 50 chapters. It most certainly wasn't 20 chapters that they did it. Anyway, Hitman Reborn was just a full-on gag manga. Actually, is that even... Actually, I want to check. I'm just going to check. I don't want to be wrong on this one, because Hitman Reborn is like one of those really good talking points manga. But yeah, Ty, that's my favorite moment of escalation because it just means so much for Shonen Jump, and it's just such a critical thing when it comes to how battle shonens just can kind of save everything. Now, where are you, Maruko? There you go. Kokuyo arc. Ah, no, there it is. So it starts at chapter 62. This manga went being a gag manga for like 62 chapters, and at chapter 62 it changed and it was saved automatically. Yeah, no man, like it's ridiculous. Also, if you want to know, the anime episode, the Hitman Reborn anime really gets good at episode 20. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like it's actually just one of it's just such a cool thing in general. Yeah, so I would say Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Can we talk about how Metaleona is still up after getting hit by Lucifero 4 times, mind you, and is moving inside his Harry while the other captains are knocked out after 2 hits? Yeah, no, okay, I see that, and I'm just thinking like that's Metaleona, like of course, like this woman will do it, like 100%. This is the girl that will be able to pull it off, right? Like she's a cut above everyone, right? So like when I see it, I'm just thinking like I'd feel really weird if she actually didn't manage to do something like that. Actually, I'm also really thinking that she's gonna be able to get one hit in on him and get him super angry. And like when she does it, it's just gonna be full on guts. That's all it is. It's just guts and muscle with that woman. And maybe just like undiagnosed anger. Actually, no, it's not even anger. She's just having fun. She might just have a power where the more fun she has, the harder she fights or something like that. Can't wait to see... Oh, hey, Terry. Can't wait to see the final fish since I'm questioning why Mimosa can't heal Asta. Like, does it take time or is she low on mana? From what I saw there, it looked like the damage was too extensive, or maybe like Lucifero just has some kind of like, you know, weird taint on it. It might be a moment of just it's too much damage, right? Like I think that would be a reasonable thing to say, because when you look at Asta, he just looks like he's incurring damage. You know what? It might be that he's being damaged continuously for some reason. Yeah, I think it's just he's getting hurt faster than she can heal it, or he's being hurt too deeply and she can't go that deep. So you're asking like, does it take low on? Does it take time? I would. It's pretty much yeah. It's something about the rate at which she's healing him, I think. But we have to wait to see. I remember that moment. Yeah. Actually, speaking of Dobby, Trip says Davion. Do you have any theory about Dobby survived for so long after the accident? Because I think there's no way he did it himself. Well, we gotta remember, like Dobby's pretty patchwork, right? He's putting staples on his body. Like he's not like the. You don't see Dobby and think like, oh yeah, you know, a surgeon really worked on this guy. No, I think I really just think that the maid helped him. I think that's ultimately what happened. Like the maid just helped him, and then afterward he just resorted to stapling himself up. I mean, you know, it would like with Toga still having a mentor in the background, it would be really cool if you know if we do Hero Academia Part 2, if we just see you know every like all the villains in the shadows. Those are the guys who are the villains of Part 2. It's pretty much like Toga's mentor and the Dobby's benefactor, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Ahmed said Hitman Reborn power escalation, particular in the second arc, was crazy. Yeah, exactly, Ahmed. Yeah. He went from being shot in head to having a ring, which helps his powers. Yeah. And honestly, Dying Will Flame and Hyper Intuition, they're cool powers. Hyper Intuition is like super cool. Um, but yeah, no, like it's just it's that moment of power escalation saved the whole manga. That's just the thing about it. It was just such a great moment. And you know, you gotta always appreciate when there's a female manga artist and she's like really succeeding. And look, that lady, she's not in Shonen Jump anymore, but I think she's still under Shueisha. But like, the lady's still working. She's still putting in the work. She's still doing manga. She did EID Live. I think right now she's doing like a romance manga. Like, props to her. I would love to see more Hitman Reborn, but you know, it got canceled. Yo, Chris, is there a picture of the Grim Reaper? Cause I'm like, I still think it's a joke with Brooke, but I need to see what it looks like. Is there a picture on the spoilers now? Let's see. Kayla says, Kayla says, I'm happy to take me seriously, Trip, no matter any weird statements and predictions I give for my hero. Yeah, of course, Kayla. Always take you seriously. Cause like I can't hear tone. I can't like my first thing is to just take you guys seriously whenever you say anything. Cause like again, I can't hear tone. Reminds me of Negima. They started slice of life comedy and set up to straight to hardcore. It was slice of life for a good chunk of chapters and changed. Forgot what chapter it started. I think it probably started around when Negi went to his village. Oh god damn it! I just left. I left poor Ella Musk over there. I thought we were done. Let's see. Random. Hello, Sarge. Hello, Lucifer Magic Ready. Mentioned to be above Yuno, so it would make sense. Maybe his magic damage is unhealable compared to Mimosa power. That is why I'm interested in if the Witch Queen will come. Yeah, if the Witch Queen shows up, that'd be quite cool. Like the Witch Queen could probably do some damage. Like she's pretty cool. Yeah. I feel like she could do some damage. That'd be pretty neat. I saw a trailer that dropped for the upcoming My Sister's My Ex-Girlfriend. All the credit to her. Alright. Hey, Sar. I think the doctor saved Dobby. The way they talk to each other had the feel of familiarity. Dobby probably preferred the damaged look knowing him. God. Well, if the doctor's the one that saved him, that'll be pretty interesting. Because then it's just like, yeah, was Dobby actually like the one that we should have been watching the entire time? Like, man, if Dobby comes in there and it turns out that actually, yeah, Dobby's the actual real chosen one for All for One. If that's the case, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe he was actually right. I might have to just, I will go on a giant apology tour at that point. But I doubt it, because Dobby's lame. Then in the beginning of the series, for Mimosa, it took time to heal up people that were injured. Only later in the series, she learned ultimate magic to heal faster. I don't really remember early Mimosa, to be honest. There's no way Dobby is living or being saved by the end of this. Each time Dobby goes plus ultra, he burns himself more. I bet by the end of the series, Todoroki family fight will die as a charcoal burger. Yeah, I feel like Dobby's gonna go down in a blaze of flame, just being an absolute dick laughing. I think he's gonna be laughing when he dies. Like I feel like that would be really reasonable. Because that's what he wants to do. He just wants to dance with his family in hell and all that kind of stuff. He just wants to go down. He's just a bad person. And it's too bad that White Despair isn't here. But like yesterday, White Despair was reminding us that Hawks is getting his big moment as well. And you know, when I start thinking about Hawks, I'm thinking like, you know, the one thing that could really change everything for the whole Toga situation is to flat out have the thing that changes everything for Toga is to just have Hawks show the way that Dobby was talking about his friends. Because I feel like if Toga hears how Dobby was talking about, or you know, saying that he just uses the League of Villains and all that kind of stuff, if he says that and Toga hears it, and she knows that this is happening like roughly around where Twice was killed, she might just have a crisis of conscience, or just she might just lose faith in the whole thing and just be like, well, screw you, Dobby. Like, no. But mind the tough thing here is that Twice died because he didn't want to betray his friends, right? So it really depends on the manipulation that occurs here to get Toga to de-escalate. But given that Ochako's going to be facing down Toga, Toga's going to de-escalate. There's no way around it. She's de-escalating. Pudgy pyrotechnicians. This is why I'm feeling Lucifero will more likely than take round 1 and they retreat and come back to fight him at 100. You didn't finish the comment. Which comment? Oh, charcoal burger. Sorry, I've read it on the inside. All a charcoal burger needs is a side of evil potato. Should it be fried or boiled? Sliced thin or thick? Sorry, Kayla. I should have read it. I just... Oh, sorry, Kayla. Sorry. I should have read it out loud so you knew I read it. You know, I never really considered them... I never considered them a happy meal, you know? Mostly because I wouldn't be happy if I received them as any kind of meal in general. Best anime is Darling in the Franks, bruh. Says Vegan Tickle. Yeah, like, in the first 12 episodes for sure. Could you imagine Liga... Oh, lol, all for one having Dobby being his true successor? Dobby feels for no one but himself. He's close in for Santa. All for one, if you think about it, would be the best reversal. Hilarious. It would. It would. Twice is not a victim. And who are you talking? Oh, Ahmed. Oh, this is for the Lucifero. Honestly, I think it's just gonna be a constant thing. I don't know how we're gonna go from 50 to 100, because if he goes to 50 or 100, I don't think anyone's keeping up. Yeah, I feel like you could. I feel like we could still see some. I feel like during a really prolonged fight, it's just gonna be everyone slowly but surely chipping away at him. I'm not sure if we do a full-on retreat, because I feel like doing a full-on retreat with Lucifero kind of screws everyone over. I think, well, if we think about it in the Shigaraki perspective, it's pretty much, yeah, like, take him out now while you still can, because I wouldn't want to deal with him if he's at 100. Actually, I wonder if any character will say that, like, this is our best chance to actually kill him, because if he comes back powerful, we're going to be in trouble. The manga for Spider is at the point where Kumako introduced her scythe that she made from chopping off one of her legs. Oh! Nice. That's cool. But Twice is not in jail for hit and run before he turned to crime. Hit and run? Oh, you mean like the thing when he broke the guy's arm? Because the guy didn't press charges. Like, you mean like the first incident that really screwed him up. That said, he did go to the police station at one point. But yeah, Twice wasn't real. Once Twice started doing stuff, he wasn't really caught. Hey Robert, let's see. Anyone see the latest Boba Fett, which was basically a Mandalorian episode? Funny how the best episode doesn't have Boba. Yeah, that is kind of funny. No, man, I just realized today was Peacemaker Day, so I'm very sad I haven't watched it yet. I'm probably not gonna watch Boba Fett, honestly, in Boba Fett, whatever it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not really that big of a Star Wars fan, and if it's not Jedi, I don't really care. So that's why I don't really talk about Boba Fett too much. Let's see. Real question, what are you looking forward to seeing in season 6 of Hero? I'm excited to see Izuku's horrible excuse to fights and Shoto's expressions and yelling. It's gonna tear at my heartstrings, but it'll be worth it. I'm actually really excited for the hospital raid. I just kind of want to see a whole lot of things going down there. And also, like, you know, as a viewer, I'm very curious about what they're gonna do with I'm curious about what they're gonna do with Mirko's damage, because seeing how they did Shigaraki's censorship, I want to see if they're gonna go all the way with ripping Mirko apart. So it's just like, it's gonna be odd because Mirko has to lose those limbs, because how are you gonna make the amputations work, right? She's gonna have to lose the limbs, so hopefully we get to see what exactly is going on there. Yeah, no, man, like, look, Mirko is so cool. Part of what makes her cool is that she's getting ripped apart and she's still being a badass. Like, people like to talk about heroes not being heroic. Shit, man. Mirko's like the most heroic. Holy crap. Um, so, you know, taking away the damage and just like slightly breaking her legs, it's like, it takes away from how badass this girl was. And yo, man, like one of the most heartbreaking moments with the whole Mirko thing was that moment where Endeavor like picks her up in his arms, and she's like so tiny. She's such a tiny lady. I mean, she's like so crumpled up, and you're thinking like, yo, bro, this girl went so hardcore to try and beat these people up. Like, respect, right? Like that, it's nothing but respect. That's probably like one of the best moments for any character in Hero Academia. So I'd like to see that level of awe be maintained, right? I don't want it to be dampened or anything like that. Yeah, you probably wouldn't like all Boba Fett. It's pretty underwhelming. Yeah, Ty, if you're saying that, knowing how much you love it, like Star Wars in general, like I believe it. Author stating Jump Fest said that we are going to War Arc as well as Asta Death this arc. I'm feeling the Lucifero will survive. The main aim was to stop him from forming, and they failed. Oh, oh, I didn't know that, Ahmed. I really should be checking more. So Jump Festa. What do I need to search for? Jump Festa 2021? Is that the one I need to search for? Or is it 2022? Ahmed, can you let me know which Jump Festa to like search in Google? I want to read it as well. Peacemaker's been going good. It's quite fun too. I agree. I just hope it's not a season 5 disaster anime. Me too. I'm excited for Hospital Raid and Twice Death Scene. Yep. Mirko is my hero version of Metaleona. Honestly, I think Metaleona is still without match. I don't know if anyone can actually even rival her. Like, let's face it, Black Clover has the advantage in with the girls in general. I'm not sure. Like, Mirko definitely puts in the work, but I'm not sure that. I don't know. I don't know. I think Metaleona is cooler. I don't know. You know, the thing is, part of it is that you have a little bit more of Metaleona's personality. Like a lot of Mirko's personality, you can kind of see it in Vigilantes. But the fact that it was in Vigilantes, right, is like a little bit of the problem there. Metaleona has a significant presence, whereas Mirko in Hero Academia doesn't have the same kind of presence that Metaleona has. Like when Metaleona shows up for a fight, and it's like, oh my god, yeah. That said, I think Mirko had better choreography, because maybe that's a place where Black Clover is inferior to Hero Academia. The art when Horikoshi's doing like full on damage, like it is unmatched compared to Black Clover. I don't think Black Clover does damage depiction as well as Hero Academia does. And let's face it, like Black Clover does not do the faces as well and as consistently as Hero Academia does. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I think Mirko gets the prettier fight, and I think Metaleona has more presence in general. But Metaleona, again, is more of a character than Mirko, because you actually know how Metaleona acts with a lot of different people, and you don't really know how Mirko acts in general, aside from being a hero, right? It's actually really interesting when you like try and see the differences. Metaleona's a bit more fleshed out. Broke it with. I think they're close to the armory. Fingers crossed for Mirko and Rapper reunion. Who's more hardcore, Metaleona, Mirko, or Esdeath? And Chris, I'm looking at the spoilers now. 1 second, guys. Man, it's so funny that Niji and Yonji have been trapped. That's with One Piece, Germa's gonna come back because Judge talked about the 66 days of darkness. 100% Germa's coming back because there's no way you get around that. And it's such, and I'm pretty sure you still need to see Judge without his helmet. I think that's still a plot point that we need to see. Guys, okay, all right. The Grim Reaper. I am pretty sure that it's either a hallucination for the pain that Zoro's about to go through, or that's Brook. I don't know how it works. Wait, let me just make sure. Is Brook anywhere else? Also, Ezel going up against those people is gonna be rough. I don't see Brook in the chapter. Let me just make sure.
Rebooting.
I wonder if Law using his awakening is gonna go through his life. If it's gonna burn it down. Alright. But yeah, looking at that stuff, I just don't, I don't trust Oda, right? Like, I think that's Brook. I think that's Brook, and it's just like a funny little thing that's happening. Or maybe Zoro's hallucinating, man. Alright, let me just go through this here. Who's more hardcore? Okay, so back to Tai. Tai, I'm thinking about it. I've been wondering who is going to be on Izuku's team for fighting Shigi. If he's fighting by himself, it makes sense, but that's still a child. Also, imagine the villains are the ones to separate the heroes instead and mess them up, or kind of give the heroes what they wanted in the beginning. Well, like, All For One should know that All For One should know it's about quality, not quantity. Quantity only works on like small scale stuff. But yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be teams because at the end of the day, Izuku has to do it by himself in All Might. Um, like the author's making a big deal of Class A, so I'm pretty sure at some point there's a sequence where Class 1A does something to it'll be totally performative. It's like that one moment in Naruto where all the Konoha 11 climb into the Nine Tails to do some Rasengans and all that kind of stuff, right? It's gonna be like a moment like that or something. Oh, separate copy link. Thanks, Ahmed. Where am I looking at it? Where do I have to put that code? Is it a YouTube code or is it Actually, maybe if I put the numbers in, can I just find it? Ah, here we go. It's on Twitter. Ahmed, you did it. You did it. Okay, so I'm gonna read this thing. Jump Festa translation of the man's comment for Festa 2022. Thank you for everything. Oh, guys, was there a One Piece comment as well? If anyone knows if there's a One Piece Jump Festa comment, let me know. I think I've read it before, but I forget what it was. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for everything to everyone who's been enjoying Jump Festa and Jump Studio. I'm Yuki Tabata, the author of Black Clover. Thank you to Thingamajig, and to all the staff for taking time off for this from their busy schedules. Recently, we celebrated the 6th anniversary of Black Clover, and I feel very grateful. For the 6th anniversary, we held a popularity poll for the characters, and for the first time, it was an online one both in Japan and overseas, and Noel won. It was fun seeing some different results. Speaking of fun, a mobile game just got announced. When the person in charge showed it to me, I was very excited. Just like everyone else, I can't wait for more information. Moreover, a movie adaptation is also in the works. Thank you for your support for Black Clover. It's gaining more popularity. Thank you very much for this. What kind of story that will be? Well, please look forward to the next release of information. That's all I can say right now. The main story is about to be moving forward at a faster pace after this, and we'll aim to keep the excitement going with Black Clover. Okay. where's the next? Is there another comment? It's just wait, yo man, is there another comment that I have to look for?
Rebooting.
Let's see. I bet the next My Hero will be about Dark Deku on his own. They try to tie the movies with the manga. It just, that would feel so weird, right? It would feel weird to me, Ty. But yeah, 3 movies. My bad, it's an editor comment with Lucifero is form reveal. Oh, okay. It's an editor comment. Yeah, if you have an editor comment, where is it? Is it still on Twitter somewhere? Well, sorry, Ahmed. I'm sorry that I have to ask you if you can find it. If you can't find it, I'll look for it later, but... Even Shoto, or will he not make it for his friend? Bakugo's the only... Like, the problem with Shoto is that I think Shoto will take up too much screen time. It's just like you have Shoto doing the Dobby. Well, I think Shoto's going to show up there. All of Class 1A is going to have a moment with All For One. Like, again, if they do a thing where they just help one person approach All For One, I think that'll be fine. But Shoto has so much narrative responsibility already. Like, he has to finish up the Dobby thing. And I think Dobby is going to be such a big fight in general just because it's Dobby. He, like, Dobby sucks up the air of any scene he's in. And he's like a sponge, really. He just soaks up a lot of screen time. Oh, God, Ty. Brutal. But, yeah. And yeah, Chris, I realized Robin and Brooke are running around. I just feel like Robin and Brooke being... I just feel like Brooke being the death would be a funny bone joke. Oh, you know what? You know what, Chris? It could be something as easy as Brooke put a sheet over himself so that he could intimidate people. And underneath the sheet is also Robin hiding. And that's why he's wearing a sheet. That'd be funny. Yeah, man. I just don't trust Oda. I don't trust him at all. This seems like the setup for a joke. I mean, how can you trust this guy, right? I'm trying to think. When's the last time we had a really good joke here? But nah, it hasn't been. It hasn't been a while. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the One Piece opening, the new one for this year? I really like it. The song was a little bit chill, but I liked it. It's most likely his own imagination since he's in so much pain. Yeah, that's the second thing I would go with. It's either it's either a bone joke or Zoro. I mean, Brooke did do that in Orochi's manner, so yes, right? He did do that. He might feel that, yeah, I could scare people just because they don't know a skeleton walks around. I'm wondering who will win a fight. Manga as death is basically Madara. Oh, now I'm wondering who will win a fight, Leona or as death. Okay, going back to the more hardcore one. You know, I don't see Esdeath as super hardcore. I think she's like super hard. Like, I was about to say super hardcore. I think she's super brutal. But I think she's fragile. You know, the thing is, I feel like she's fragile. I know she has that weird like power to bring herself to do something. I just feel like Esdeath is fragile. Oh, you know what? Out of all of them, Esdeath is the only one that's died. I feel like because of the finality of the Akame ga Kill universe, I feel like Esdeath has a fundamental disadvantage against Metalleona. I feel like Metalleona will 100% murder Esdeath. Like, I think Esdeath might try to die. I feel like Esdeath might die trying to fight Metalleona. But I feel like Metalleona, if she dies, Esdeath goes down with her. That's the thing. That's how I see it. I think if Esdeath dies, no one goes down. If Metalleona dies, Esdeath goes with her. I just feel Esdeath is more hardcore. Mirko doesn't even factor into this because Mirko has a fragile limit too. Like, you rip off her legs and she's done. I'm gonna steal this from Tripl-L how to speak to Ty. Screw you, Ty. Oh, hey Gohan, don't talk about Kamega Kill. Current is working on the manga I recently dropped. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that, Gohan. That slave manga. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Now I'm like wondering about all the different comments. Oh, Davian, did you write something? I might have missed it. Oh, did I die? I did die, guys. You guys are distracting me. Mary Jane and Black Cat got comic. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna find that, but when I do, I'll send like. Gotcha, Ahmed. I'll look around for it too right now to see if I can spot it. Well, I'll look for it as soon as I'm done with this. Because now I'm curious about One Piece's comments. If One Piece had any cool comments for this year. I don't think it did. But then again, I haven't really been focusing on the YouTube space, or yeah, I haven't been focusing on manga news. Oh, speaking of manga news, the author of Fire Force and like Soul Eater has announced that he's retiring after finishing Fire Force. So that's good. Good for him. He's getting out of the industry. Good for him. He has so much money now. Like Fire Force and Thingamajig Soul Eater will pay off in royalties for him forever. He can live a really modest life. So props to him. Wouldn't want to be a mangaka in old age. And like on the Fire Force Reddit, like a lot of people are fighting about whether or not Fire Force is a prequel to Soul Eater. And for me, it's like, yeah, no, this is 100% a prequel to Soul Eater. And people are like, oh no, it's just like Easter eggs and references. And it's like, nah, this could easily be a Soul Eater prequel, because it's just like everything's set up. It's a very metaphysical story. You can do it. There we go. Cool. Let's see. I want Chaco to have some scenes in the final battle, but it depends on how long her scene battle. But if it's okay, if she doesn't though, I feel like you might see Ochako saving Izuku at the last moment, kind of thing. One of the big ones to wonder about is Ida. I wonder what Ida's gonna end up doing. It'd be nice if Ida gets some cool stuff to do. God, I really hope Ochako does it. I really hope Ochako talks about, Toga, let me help you. Like psychologically. Let me prescribe you some meds. They kind of showed lower death in the latest Fire Force chapter. Yeah, right? That was really cool. And then some people are so like, oh no, but it's 100% just references. And it's like, brah, come on, stop. Shinra has literally become God here. Like, this is far beyond, man. This is far beyond. I did like the goofiness of death not mattering that much. That was pretty cool.
Think you can get away?
But yeah, if this just turns into Soul Eater, that would be quite hilarious. I mean, mind you, like I've felt like the Soul Eater, like ever since the moon showed up, I've been feeling like, yeah, this is 100% the Soul Eater world. And everything since then has just been like, yeah, this is 100% Soul Eater. I remember when Esda chopped off her own arm was when it was poison replaced with ice. Her only soft spot was Tatsumi. Freaking damned it is. Wonder how Leona would fight around time stop. Ochako, we can share Izuku together. You know, tie-dye ain't happening. The real plus for the latest chapter was my favorite character in Fire Force returned. Which one? Is it Hamuya? Oh, also the evangel, you know, Hamue. I forget. Yo, man, how do you pronounce Ham? I'm gonna call her Ham, but you know who I'm talking about. She looked really cute in the chapter. Anyway, your favorite Fire Force character returned. So, was it her guardian? Anyway, going back to Time Stop, I feel like Leona gets around Time Stop by just using the power of fire. Cause like if you look at it, Esdeath reaches that power through a philosophy linked to ice and what ice means, that being the stopping of everything, right? So if we're going to go into the philosophy of it, like Leona could 100% move in Time Stop just by fire power, like a fire mana zone. Like if you want to put her on, like if you want to bring her into the Esdeath world, you have to like apply some of the rules there. But yeah, I feel like Leona could 100% figure out how to walk in Time Stop just by using the principle of fire. And like just so you know, the principle is activity, so it'd be activity versus pausing, which is what ice represents when you talk about the philosophies of the elements. And like when I say philosophies of the elements, I mean like philosophies like linked to mythology and all that kind of stuff. You know, also, it's funny. I think Air Gear also did a version of Sorry, I think Air Gear did a version of stopped time using fire as the excuse. And what they had said in Air Gear was, they went with the more scientific one of like the faster you move, the more time stops around you because you're moving so fast. So because of that, that's how they get into time stop with a firepower, which is really interesting. But like, there's no spiritual philosophy that leads into fire having time stop. Fire having time stop properties only comes about because of modern physics, which is actually like really interesting. It's really interesting how one interpretation flips the polarity in a way of what fire represents. Ah, gotcha. Okay, it's random. It is the Guardian. Let's see. She has type advantage. That's true. Ochako will save Izuku when he's falling by slapping it to make him float. When that happens in exam, yes, pretty much. Strip that mommy backstory chapter. Yeah, I read it. I read it. So random. Let's make sure here. Mommy was pregnant, right? Like, that's what I read. That's what I understood about this. She ran out, met up with her boyfriend, had unprotected sex, got preggers, and then miscarried because of depression, right? And then she just hates the world now. That's pretty much it. Like, I just see this girl lashing out. She just hates the world. So this is still kind of narcissistic. It's pretty much like, I can't have this, so why should all of you have this as well? That's what it kind of looks like to me. She's just like really angry at the world. Man, I hope that the grandma just like be like, yo, mommy, shut up. I don't believe you. Because the grandma could be like, I've seen all kinds of women in my time, and I can tell you're a homewrecker. Like, actually, I bet mommy is 100% of a homewrecker. Ochako has a thing about slapping Izuku in the face. She should do it more often. The guy kind of needs to be slapped a few times. I forgot about this. Whew, okay.
Illusion shattered.
Do. Gohan, what are you working on in Genshin?
You shall perish.
If you don't mind my asking.
I'll protect us. Hi.
Like, I know you're saving up for Yai, but I don't know if you're working on anything in particular. Also, since you like, do you... Oh, no, wait. No, I already got that one. That's a very old one. Sorry, guys. I was just reading a comment from another spot. Oh, doing artifact runs. Oh, that's what you're doing, Gohan? Okay, cool. Gotcha. What character are you doing artifact runs for? It's not Rosaria, right? I know that you really like your Rosaria. Like, I'm just doing artifact runs for Noelle personally. I'm not sure if I have enough yet. I want to try and get that free 4-star character. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, there he is. I think she had a loving relationship with her middle school boyfriend, but her father probably destroyed the relationship, and it seems that the arrangement got her pregnant. Oh, you think the arranged one got her pregnant? No, I thought it was like her boyfriend got her pregnant because she like ran out that one night. And then after that is when the breakup happens, and then she talks about, I felt that little baby die inside me or whatever. I remember as Death did even melt with a fire imperial arms, but I believe Metal includes the hotter flames. Death's battle had as Death beat Gray. Would Esdeath beat Gray? Man, like if you factor in Fairy Tail hardness, like the Fairy Tail boys are like super sturdy. But with Gray, like his ice doesn't have that many elements to it. Like even the Fairy Tail meta is based on having elements that are super effective against the thing you're fighting. There's not really anything that's super effective against. There's like no Human Slayer magic. If he had Human Slayer ice, I think it would have been different. Wait, he does have Demon Slayer ice though. Yeah, no, like Grace is more low powered. I think Gray has more issues. I do need to work on her again, but work on another character. Horikoshi will show how useless Ochaku is by having Izuku saving himself at float. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Anyone checking out One Punch Man? Not right now. I'm going to be looking at it after the stream probably. Can we talk about how School Briefs and the manga portray friendship on different levels? The manga makes it feel like they just became friends yesterday, while School Briefs shows how their friendship is and expressing how comfortable and happy they are to be near each other. Ida, Izuku, and Shoto, for example, even Bakugo with the rest of the class. Well, yeah, Kayla, but that's because you can elaborate on it, right? Like in a novel, you can like talk about how these guys feel, whereas in a manga, it might take a little bit longer. It might turn it into another kind of, genre, pretty much. Like if you have any moment in a manga and you have boys saying like, "Oh yeah," or if you have Shoto saying like, "Yeah." When I look at Izuku, he makes me feel like really brave. He makes me feel like I could do anything, or he makes me feel like I could be stronger than I am today, which honestly is just a super platonic. It's a super platonic idea. It's just yeah, this guy inspires me so much that I feel like I could do something a little bit better the next day. But if you put that in a manga, 100%, you know what reaction is gonna happen. You know people are gonna freak out about it. Let's see. Hmm. Oh, guys, I'm just reading about the Asta death prophecy. I haven't found the editor comments either. Let's see. Ahmed said because she can't find true love with middle school boyfriend, she basically wants to do this to others as well when she should basically remove herself from her father. Yes. Yeah, but like it's just like, to me it's just flat out she's acting out, right? She's just a very bitter person about it. Naomi is a deeply player who immediately becomes suspicious of her ex-boyfriend's relationship with Shizuru. Okay. Looks like Zora outside of Onigashima, so I don't think it's Brook. So it's Zora imaginary looking at death. It looks like King also fell off Onigashima, so did Queen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. King did fall off. Shonen would become a slice of life if that happens, is what I'm getting from it. This is why I need a school brief about class 1A after leave school left. Fair enough. Oh, Terry said something? Oh, okay, no. There we go. And Chris, I feel like you're fighting the idea that it's Brooks so hard. And the more you fight it, the more I want it to be true. So yeah, Chris, keep fighting it. I want to see like to what point I'm gonna stop. But again, I would be totally cool with it just being Zoro's imagination. I mean, like Zoro's been like Zoro's almost died, like at least 4 times that I can recall, like very easily. Luffy too, and you never have a Grim Reaper showing up in front of him. So it must be the effects of the medicine or just flat out broke. I'm excited for Kirishima and Mina versus Hiyandamaki. I believe that fight's gonna happen. Super Acid Man and Red Eye Unbreakable too. They did say they were training. Everyone's gonna have new tricks. Yeah, I hope we get to see some cool ones. But then again, the manga's ending, so we're not gonna really get to savor them and enjoy them. So that's unfortunate. Ah, Genshin, the daily grind, but it makes for easy gameplay, and I can afford to talk to people. So yeah, guys, once I get Pokemon Arceus, we'll probably be streaming Pokemon Arceus for a while because it's just gonna be a fun time. I'll probably play it on my own too, so I'll probably have just 2 files, and we'll play Pokemon Arceus and see what happens. I'm really excited to find all the hidden lore and all that kind of stuff. Like Game Freak did just with the first hour that I was playing, Game Freak did such good stuff with the lore that I'm just flat out excited. Okay, oh, I should also check the time because I do want to get back to work and all that kind of stuff. Still pretty early. Yeah, guys, I'll call it like 15 minutes. Get off a little bit early before 11. Yeah, 15. Unless someone has like a really cool topic and we end up talking forever about it. I'm telling you, Chip, you gotta do a video about school. I'm not just saying it because you're awesome and funny and thought-provoking comment. It's all for views. Yeah, Kayla, I know. Like, I could just summarize the school brief stuff and like the coolest things from it. Like, I think I've already told you, Kayla, but like my favorite parts for school briefs is definitely the teachers drinking and having fun. I love those parts. I really want to see a variation of it without midnight because I want to see how they talk about it, right? I want to know where they're at. Pokemon Arceus equals more views for the channel. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, I'll be putting it on the video game channel, though. Alright, what do I have left to do? No, I'm, pretty good here. I guess I could just explore. I haven't really done much exploration. I mean, I haven't done that still. I do so little. I do so little in Genshin, but that means I just have a lot of things left to do. Oh, Ty, no. Ty, don't bother trying it until after you see how it plays. I'm just excited for it because I love Pokemon, and I actually like it when they're treating their lore with some respect. Please do play OR for us. I enjoy games, and since I can't play it, I can enjoy you playing it. I can talk to my friends about the game. Oh yeah, sure, man. No problem, Kayla. I'm here for ya, bro. I'm here for ya. But yeah, no, man. It's just like I'm the kind of Pokemon player that loved Fire Red and Leaf Green for the fame checker, just because I like trivia about the characters. And Pokemon Arceus comes in so strong with just treating things seriously. Like, honestly, again, I 100% respect the one lady telling me, like, either you succeed or we're throwing you out to the wolves and good luck, you might die, right? Like, I flat out just liked her saying that, yeah, I'm gonna die if I fail here. And it's like, yeah, Pokemon are really, really powerful, and I really like how scared people are of Pokemon. They're like, yeah, our weapons can't do anything to them. Like, we're pretty screwed if they come at us, and that's now where we're gonna capture them. And you know what? In the game, they tell you that people don't know how to throw a Pokeball. But I was thinking about it. Like, actually, having the aim to whack a Pokemon in the head with a Pokeball. Also, I didn't mention this yesterday, but if you have a perfect shot on a Pokemon, and for me, it's whenever I hit a Shinx's head. Whenever I hit a Shinx's head right there, it lets out the most satisfying sound. Like, you critical hit, and you whack this thing so hard you gave it a concussion. I actually very much enjoy it. I feel like also if you throw your Pokemon at the wild Pokemon, you get a free turn on it because you freaked it out so hard. Yeah, no, man, it's a really funny little game. I really appreciate it. Little things were really worked out there. I do think like the textures are pretty bad for the actual environments, but when you're doing stuff like the town looks quite pretty, but the environment texture, I really would have appreciated it being a little bit better.
Think you can get away?
But that's about my only real complaint when it comes to the graphics. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I do get a lot of joy just whacking Pokemon in the head real hard. Isn't seeing the ancestors of the modern characters? Yeah. What if Mike ended in May and he does any big plot point he missed in the story and the school briefs? Well, I think some plot points will be probably in Vigilantes, if Vigilantes is still going. And then some plot points might also be in school briefs. I feel like there might be an epilogue school briefs, just to say how the kids are doing in their future lives. So I think epilogue school briefs is probably 100% guaranteed. Yeah, I don't know about Hero Academia ending in May though. But yeah, Vigilantes. Otherwise, there's still like hopefully the only plot points that get left behind are just little details about Toga's survival, like Dobby's survival. Actually, that's a big plot point. Yeah, Vigilantes might be the place to go though. Okay, one thing about the MC. Okay, no, this is Random said I was dismissed from the Heroes Party. Is another manga I'm reading. All right, cool. Now let's see here. One thing about the MC Gohan is he's smart and coming up with things, but anything love related, he's dense. Kayla says, I saw a TikTok where someone had their Pokemon fight an angry wild Ponyta. After it beat that person's Pokemon, it turned its head toward the person like, you're next. It was terrifying and hilarious. Yeah, it actually is legitimately hilarious. One of the things that I really enjoy, because Anime Miss isn't here so I can say it, is that the counterpart character, like, if you're playing Lucas, Dawn is like the other character. Like, so Dawn comes into the thing and she's like, yeah, man, I took a thunderbolt to the knee and I had to go to the bed for a day. And it's just like, yeah. And then like she side eyes so aggressively. And whenever she sees a Shinx, it's like, oh yeah, the little bastard. That's the one that took me down. It's actually pretty funny. Ahmed, yo, have you? So when I'm playing it on the computer, the characters side eye really aggressively. Have you noticed the expressions like on the real game? Are the expressions funny? Like sometimes as your main character, when people are talking like absolute like horror to him, does he look depressed or anything like that? And does Dawn or like the counterpart character, do they look just like they're rude all the time? Just how do you feel about the expressions? Let me know whether or not the expressions are actually something that are good in the real game, because it's really funny. Like whenever I'm playing it on the computer, whenever a character does a really funny expression, the whole computer slows down. Like I go from 25 frames per second to 5 frames per second for a little bit. It's like the game processes so much to get these expressions done. Also, I don't recall seeing as much teeth as I have in Pokemon Arceus. Let's see. It looks pretty bad since we know the Switch can do so much better. Breath of the Wild. I agree. Yeah. And I would like to say the Wild Poem. Let's see. In the Pokemon Adventure manga, Pokemon attack the trainers in battle. Yep. I would definitely say the wild Pokemon are stronger. Yeah, the wild Pokemon are very strong. I saw people talking about it on the leaks Reddit, but like the meta for this Pokemon is you need to have things that can tank hits. So people were kind of sad because Walrein can't tank hits. But people are saying like, yeah, their Snorlax can tank quite a few hits. So right now, Snorlax can take like 3 hits from the boss Pokemon usually. Um, but if you really want to survive, you really gotta be careful with the glass cannons. It's really about having the HP to be able to tank the hits. Also, can the trainer die from falling from heights in the game? I'm not sure. I didn't try that. Yeah, I really like Pokemon 2. Only game I haven't played is Sword and Shield. My first Pokemon game was Fire Red when I was 8. Oh, nice tie. Well, Outfit the anime is now ahead of the manga again. Yep. Yeah, Pokemon can attack multiple turns. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, like because of the agile style and the strong style. Like I know I got ambushed by a Shinx of all things, and the Shinx got 2 turns on me, which sucked. MC, Dawn, and some of the other major phrase expressions are great. Okay, good. I'm glad that it's not just because my computer was slow. Yeah, no, man, like the amount of rudeness that comes from these people. Oops, I think I broke my thing. Yeah, I broke it. 1 second, guys. I broke it. I have the thing right next to me on the floor, so if I screw up the signal, it'll just go away. That's okay. We're so close to the end here as well. Doesn't really matter. I'll just talk to you guys. Agile style and strong style, gotta use them wisely. Realistic will be ahead of the manga at some point too. And yeah, I can now see why people are excited for the game. I'm excited to see you play it, Trip. Yeah, man. Hopefully I'll get it like soon. The problem is the surrounding don't look as crisp as a. What did you say? As a PS Xbox game. Oh yeah, but that's like to be expected, right? Oh, this is bothersome. It's just like just barely tap it with my foot, and all of a sudden it breaks. I'm wondering if the Switch needs to be finally upgraded. Oh no, definitely it needs to be upgraded. I think though, Ahmed, I think they were gonna upgrade it. But I feel like COVID made it harder. Because there were all kinds of rumors about the Switch upgrade, but it never came, right? So we'll have to see what exactly goes down. I'll just put on Stardew Valley. Just because we're almost done here, and the game breaking was my fault. Do. But yeah, otherwise for the Switch, I feel like the next console is probably going to be just a continuation of the Switch. It'd actually be really interesting if they keep doing the Switch, but then they also bring in a let me see if I can switch over. Let me check here. Do. Cool. There we go. But yeah. It'll be interesting to see if they do like a home console instead of just a Switch. Because like Nintendo hasn't. The thing with Nintendo is that they've had a handheld and a console on the market for, you know, like that's been their strategy for a very long time. And now with the Switch, this is the first time that hasn't been the thing. So it'd be interesting to see if they go back to just a handheld and a dedicated home console, or if they keep doing hybrid. Let's see. Did you see the new Pokemon Battle Royale on YouTube? It was all about Gigantamax Pokemon. Who do you think wins based on lore and stats? Oh, okay. Well, the G-Max Pokemon? The G-Max are, I don't know, like fundamentally I don't think the G-Max are that great. Who do I think wins? I think Warlord wins most times. I would say Warlord wins most times. They should go for the fields and briefs, having us learn Midnight was hitting it off with someone and things progressing in the relationship. Oh, that would suck. Holy crap. Let's see. I'm guessing I already brought this up, but Pokemon's doing a special with Team Galactic. Ah, yeah, you did. You did random. It's a brand new day. Okay. I didn't know if Shane and I were friends. Oh, Caroline. So many wonderful mothers in this game, but nothing. At least the mod lets you date like some divorced lady or something. Oh, Sandy is a friend. Yeah. Okay. Just looking at that. Warlord has a G-Max? Oh, no. I was just saying Warlord in general wins, because Warlord practically is a G-Max. Ready for Palpatine event, or Palantine event. We're also getting an... I don't know. Sorry, I read that as Palpatine. We're also getting... By that. Okay, never mind. We're also getting another free 100 synchros. Oh, that's great. They should go for the fields and... Okay, got that. Yeah, I think I got all the comments. I assume post-COVID they'll bring a Switch much like the DSi XL. Yeah. That's yeah, I feel like they would do that too, all honesty. It's just I do think pandemic just kind of screwed them up on that one. Which also threw off their plans, so they decided to stick with it with the Switch. I agree on that one. I should probably get more seeds. That's probably what I would really... Alright, bug meat. We've been trying to get bug meat forever. It hasn't been working. Alright. You get to keep the fish. That's great. Whew. Alright, guys. We're pretty much getting to the end here. So yeah, probably I'll see you guys next week. I don't know if I'll have any YouTube videos coming up because of how busy I am. But what did he say? Let's see. Imagine like Arceus was their first attempt of adding voice acting in a Pokemon game. That would have been unfortunate. But there's not any voice acting, right? Like I don't recall any voice acting from when I was playing, but couldn't because of reasons. They might have had trouble because of... Oh, there goes the bird. They might have had trouble because of COVID again. I do know COVID affected other people's voice lines. I mean, honestly, like, COVID's a pretty good reason for the majority of things not going to plan, I would say. Do Super Robot Wars have Darling in the Franxx mecha? No, it doesn't. Darling in the Franxx isn't in Super Robot Wars. I haven't seen it in Super... Oh my god, I had a whole field of crop down here. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, Ty. How could I forget? Ty. Ty. God damn it. Oh, great. Now my inventory's full. God damn it, Ty. Whenever anything goes wrong, I just assume it's Ty's fault. Okay, let's see. Nothing wrong with saying Palpatine just got the book about his origin story. Was said to be the best Star Wars book. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I have my computer from 2011. Limping along with upgrades. Cards and chips are insanely expensive. Yes, they are. They're really expensive, man. I'm glad I was able to get the upgrades I was able to, but like I still haven't upgraded my graphics card. So, like that's just an issue of. The thing is, like I don't really need the graphics card because I have like the gaming laptop to be able to play games on, but it's pretty rough when like things like this happen and I'm trying to play a game instead of having to rely on the PS4 or something like that. Let's see. Yes, Trip. Use your anger. It only makes me stronger. Oh, screw you, Ty. God damn it, Ty. Everyone, make sure you don't have a Ty in your life. Well, no, actually, like having a Ty in your life is probably one of the better choices you can make. But don't have like this version of Ty. Don't have this guy. Jerk. But no, thanks for being here, Ty. I always really appreciate you. Oh, cool, strawberries, guys. I had strawberries. Woof, woof. I tried growing strawberries for realsies. Never really worked. My preferred crop is definitely green beans. I can grow green beans like no one's business, and tomatoes. I'm very good at growing tomatoes. And carrots. I'm also quite good at caring for carrots. But like otherwise, it's a pretty rough time. I can't wait for School Breaks Volume 6. I heard there are a lot of good wholesome stories in it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, oops. Alright, there we go. No, any Isekai MC go about hero ship and go to guy fix their stuff. Wait, no, any Isekai MC got about hero ship and go to guy fix their stuff. Do we appreciate it? Okay, but you did hurt me earlier, Try. Oh no, I appreciate Ty. I totally appreciate him. You know, ignoring the times that he's like giving me heart attacks, but otherwise, yeah, I appreciate Ty. He's given me like really good recommendations on like stuff to watch. I have a necktie. Does that count? Well, Mark, you went for it. I think it does count just to respect that you went for it. Yeah. Yeah, Ty. He ties us all together by making me suffer, and then you guys all get to laugh. Oh. Now I need that own hero ship and go to guy fix their stuff. Oh, no worries. Oh, sorry, not no worries. Good night, Matt. I believe there are a few series about isekai blacksmithing. Okay. Thanks, random. I was trying to still figure it out. I did see that there is one about isekai blacksmithing a few months ago, but I don't really read those. I don't really read the crafter kind of isekai stories. I don't know, Gohan, do you read any crafting isekai stories? Or Kayla, since you like isekai as well, do you read any crafting? Oh, someone wrote a giant thing here. Did you see the other Pokemon Battle Royale fights? My favorite between the baby Pokemon fight and the Mega Pokemon battle, even though it was obvious. Mega Rayquaza broke the game. Yeah, man, Mega, like you balance the Megas by letting them give up an item slot, and then you have Mega Rayquaza just come in there and be like, I'm the king of Megas, bro. Yeah, no, man. Okay, Kayla hasn't read crafting. Yeah, I haven't either. And I'm gonna read that MC, but I don't think it's an isekai. Oh, gotcha, Gohan. Okay, guys, we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it a night probably. Thank you all for being here. You guys all rock. You guys are all pretty cool. We'll be back on Tuesday, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have Pokemon Arceus to see how that goes. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for being here. Hopefully, White Despair as well. We'll have to see. Hopefully, he comes back on Tuesday. So have a good night, Mark. Stay safe. Have a good night, Gohan, Kayla, Ty, Random, Matt, John. Miguel was here. I have 15 watching. I think I got Ahmed. Of course, Ahmed. Good night to Ahmed. Oh, Sar. Have a good night, Sar. But yeah, guys, we'll see what happens. And till next time. Ending the stream in... Oh, good night, Robert. In 5, 4... Oh, I'm going to go watch Peacemaker before I go to sleep. Oh, yeah, Peacemaker. Oh, I hope I can watch it. Okay, yeah. Ending the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If next time... Oh, sorry. I was reading Ty's comments. Till next time, everybody. Speaking of that, yes, I will be watching the Boondocks episode over the weekend, probably. Actually, probably today, so I have a little bit of time. Maybe I'll probably watch it as I'm going to sleep. But yeah, good night to everyone. And ending the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Till next